Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this channel, Everyday Data Science, is all about trying to learn the different concepts in data science by practicing a lot of questions. So in this video, I am going to solve this question on LeetCode regarding employee bonus and walk you through how we can develop queries in such questions. Okay, so let's get started. So this question, employee bonus, here we are given one table called employee which has 4 different columns, and these are the types or the data types of each of these columns. And it is also mentioned to us that employee ID or emp ID is the primary key column for this table. So obviously primary key means non-null unique values. Each row of this table indicates the name and the ID of an employee in addition to their salary and the ID of their manager. There is another column called bonus which has 2 columns, emp ID and bonus. So here we need to keep this in mind is that emp ID column is serving 2 purposes. For this particular table bonus, it is the primary key, but it is also a foreign key to emp ID or employee ID from the employee table as well. So if you think about it, you have got you did get now the column that we can use in both these tables to join these 2 tables. Each row of this table contains the ID of an employee and the respective bonus. Okay. What we are asked to do is write a SQL query to report the name and bonus amount of each employee with a bonus less than 1000. Okay. The order of the result does not matter, and let's go through this example. So again, these 4 records are given as an example in bonus table we have 2 records. So the output, it says Brad, John and Dan. Okay, so here if we join these 2 tables on emp ID and try to see, so for Brad, right, so for Brad there is nothing here, so obviously we don't know about their bonuses. For John, same thing, we don't know about his bonus. For Dan, however, we know the bonus is going to be 500, and for Thomas as well, it is going to be 2000. Now, just by reading this statement, you might think that, okay, so if it says less than 1000, so only we should return Dan, right? But that is why this example has been given, that it says that if you don't know the bonus, then we can consider that bonus to be null or basically less than 1000. So now with that in mind, let's start building the query. Okay, so first thing we will be doing is try to merge this information, and what kind of join we are going to perform. So here, if you read this carefully, you can easily understand what kind of join we need to perform. So it says report the name and bonus amount of each employee. So basically after joining, we need to keep each employee from this table. So obviously if we perform a left join of employee table with bonus table, then it is going to have all the rows from employee table, right? So we can start with from the employee table aliased as E, left join the bonus table aliased as B on, and we identified on which column we can perform the join, on E dot emp ID, the primary key of employee table, is equal to the primary as well as the foreign key of bonus table. So B dot emp ID. Okay, now after performing the join, we are only required to report the name and bonus amount of each employee where the bonus is less than null. Now since based on this we also need to keep where the bonus is appearing to be null. So because of this join, 2 more columns are going to be added in this employee table, right? The first column called again being called emp ID, and the second one bonus. So for Brad, since this value is not present here, so it is going to the bonus is going to be null. For John, again null, for Dan 500, and for Thomas 2000. So we are required to keep what rows? Where b dot bonus is less than 1000. Okay, but since from this output we also need to keep the ones where the bonuses are null, so either this is satisfied or b dot bonus is null should also be kept. And once we do this, then what do we need to return? Name and bonus. So we will go ahead and return. So name column is in employee table, name. So we will write e dot name and we will return the bonus column from the bonus table. So b dot bonus. Okay, so we can go ahead and try to run this query and see if this works. Okay, so it seems it works, but let's go ahead and submit and see if it passes all the test cases. Okay, so accepted. So yeah, this is how we can do this question, and hopefully it made you clear on the approach that we should take on such kind of questions, and also the importance of going through the output in these cases, because just by reading this, if we won't be able to guess like whether we should also include such rows where the employee bonus is null. So yeah, let me know if you guys found this video useful, and see you guys in the next video.